In the morning, good morning. We'll dance on with you. Good morning. Good morning to you. Brenda. Rush. Good morning to you. Good morning.
Maxed out. Don't be a scrub like me. Make sure you max out your MPO.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you. It's my little good morning song. It's actually from Singing in the Rain. I didn't write it.
Highest physical damage of weapons. For chapter select and begin chapter
All right. All right. Who are we missing?
Walmart. Slide behind the corner on the right
We can
side
give
of the
everybody a minute or two. We don't have Ian.
have another Fury Ring.
We don't have
Save, reset your
Hayward.
use again until you have a total of 3 Fury Rings for all your
That seems to be it. Just
another
Ian and Hayward.
damage. With Tifa and begin hitting her until you gain 1 HP.
Today's Mr. Nykirk's birthday, guys. He's 104 years old in his soul.
Her invincible second phase. Fully charge a Tempest to gain
Robots don't have birthdays.
Maybe that's his like the anniversary of his first power up, power on.
Manufacturing day.
Mhm.
stagger. 1 stock refresher.
Here comes Ian.
Air and muscle damage inside of the RPG.
Mm-mm.
Damage and also increase her stagger bar. Soon as she is staggered, do what Tifa does best and bring on the pain.
So we just don't have Hayward, which is fine. He's been a little late lately, so that's cool. Okay. Before we get started for today, just wanted to make you guys aware that if you currently do not have a passing grade, you may already know this, but I emailed your parents yesterday not to be like, hey, your kid sucks, but to be like, hey, we have report cards coming up fairly soon. Next Friday is the day that we have to get grades in. So I don't want there to be any surprises, but also I mentioned the fact to those of you whose parents I emailed that I'm going to set aside one day next week, and I'm not sure what day it's going to be, but I'm going to allow everybody to make up 1-0. If you don't have any zeros, oh my God, you get a free day. Won't that be nice? If you are not sure, like, what is the most important thing for you to try to make up, like what's going to help your grade the most, let me know, and I will look up your grades and try to make an assessment about that. Probably the thing that you should focus on, if you have a 0 for a writing assignment, then that would be the thing that you would need to get in, because writing assignments and projects are weighted the most heavily. And because of that, if you have a 0 for one of those things, it's going to drag your grade down further than if you just didn't do like a discussion post or like some sort of daily grade. Shoot, I just had something pop into my head that was relevant and important, and now it's gone. Oh, you have your podcast due on Friday. So obviously it's very important to get that done. You don't want to rack up another 0 or a first 0. I'm not sure that everybody in this class has zeros. I didn't look at it that closely, but I know a lot of people do. So just kind of keep that in mind. It's probably going to be Tuesday or Wednesday next week that I do that. Probably Tuesday, if I had to make a guess, just because anything people turn in, I want to give myself time to grade it before grades have to be in. That being said, as I told you guys yesterday, I want to kind of give you guys this time today to work on the podcasts. And obviously I'll be on the call the whole time. If you have any questions about what you're doing or need to like make sure that you're doing stuff right, I'll be here. If you want to work independently, you can do that too. What else was I gonna mention? I think that's it. I feel like I had a senior thing to tell y'all, but I don't know what it is. No, it's gone. It's gone out of my head. Okay, so I'm going to mute myself and stop my video. If you guys have any questions while you're working on your podcast, just let me know. Like I said, if you want to leave and work independently, that's totally fine. But I will be here for any questions you might have. So just holler at me.
Hungry, but I asked her, I was like, well, I mean, if you really do want to eat something, I did prepare a nice little tube steak for you, you know? So after all of this talk about food, she says, you know what, Daquan?
Oh, you left us on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, sorry, I muted you, Troy. We're hearing about tube steaks and stuff, and who knows what's gonna come out of that conversation.
All right, I'm a holler real quick. This podcast, I understand it's a podcast, but I always find myself trying to pronounce certain things. It's just like cut, take 23.
I wouldn't worry about that too much. Like if you're mispronouncing stuff, it's totally fine to just kind of be like, blah, blah, what I meant was, like, it doesn't have to be super professional. I've had people turn this in before and like address it to me kind of and be like, Miss McCullough, you know what I mean? So it can be pretty informal. Troy, I don't know if that was a person or a television, but there was somebody who was talking about like fixing up tube steaks for you. So I muted you. You were the only one whose mic was on. Had to be you. Stopped when I muted you.